Good morning, everyone. Boker Tov. When the 12 spies come back from their trip to the land of Israel, 10 of them come back with a negative, pessimistic, discouraging, and disheartening report. However, 2 spies, Joshua and Caleb, come back and encourage the Jewish people to go up to the land of Israel. And when Caleb speaks to the Jewish nation, he says, Allah naleh. We all know the word Allah is from the word Aliyah. We will go up to the land of Israel. But he says it doubly. Allah naleh, go up, will we go up? Or ascend, shall we ascend? Or rise and climb up, shall we go to the land of Israel? And the commentaries talk about the double expression, Allah naleh. What does that mean? And our rabbis say that what Caleb said to the Jewish people is that surely if God instructed us, we will climb up, we will rise up, we will ascend to the land of Israel. And here's the parable. Caleb says, even if we have to take ladders, if God were to tell us to go up to the heavens, we would take ladders and begin the climb to the heavens. And the question is, obviously, no one could reach the heavens. You can't climb to the heavens. So what does that mean? That if God would tell us to go up to the heavens, we would take ladders and start climbing towards the heaven? And the answer is that what Caleb was saying is that even when God tells us to do something that seems impossible, and you may say, why bother even attempting? It's not doable. It can never happen. No, if God says climb to the heavens, take ladders and start climbing. Because with God's help, we can do even what is seemingly impossible. And this is so true in life. You know, this week, Dina and I came back from New York, and we were on the plane, and Dini was sitting next to a father and a daughter. The father was a man who looked like he was in his 40s. He had a daughter who looked like she was 12 or 13. And they started talking, are you Jewish? And he said, I'm not Jewish, but my wife, who passed away, was Jewish. And so Dini says to this girl, so that means you're Jewish? She says, well, I'm 50% Jewish because my mother, of blessed memory, was Jewish. And Dini spent the rest of the flight talking to her, connecting with her, telling her that you're not 50% Jewish, you're 100% Jewish. And Dini says, this is the rabbi of the synagogue, you should come to the synagogue because you're Jewish, you should learn about your Jewish heritage. And I was so inspired by Dini's conversation because you could look at this girl and say, look, her mother passed away tragically, and she's being raised by a non-Jewish father. She knows nothing about her Jewish identity. Until she met Dini, she didn't even know she was Jewish. But Dini was planting seeds, and Dini was saying, let's start the climb. Encourage her. And I have no doubt, I'm 100% certain, that whether she shows up at Palm Beach Synagogue because she does live in Palm Beach County, or somewhere in her life, the conversation Dini had with her on the plane will come to mind. And now she is armed with the knowledge that she's a Jewish girl, and surely she will connect with her heritage, and she will find her way back to Judaism. And that's the message of Allah naleh. When you're facing something that you may want to just throw in the towel and say, why spend any time and effort on this? This person is never going to be connected to their heritage. They're lost to the Jewish people. Or any other circumstance where you're about to give up. Remember the words of Caleb, that if God were to tell us to climb to the heavens, we would take ladders and start the climb. And with God's heaven, with God's help, we will reach the heavens in our personal life and in our spiritual lives, and we will find success in any endeavor that God instructed us to do. Have a wonderful day.